Good morning, everyone. Good morning from beautiful Miami. My name is Maryam Isa Al Ali. I put God first and I have a purpose. I help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. Everything I do in my life, from the minute I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep at night, is in service of something bigger than who I am.
My name is Alex Zastipel, and my purpose is to bring out the strength in others so they can take full control of their life and gain all rights to their potential. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about what happened last night and also the unity under God that we have been truly blessed to be a part of. It's absolutely amazing. And thank you everyone for who's been reaching out to us. We truly appreciate it. We're trying to keep up with all the comments.
Yes.
This is just I've been looking, I just have to say right away that this is what I've been looking for my entire life. I've been single for 7.5 years before this. And when you know, this is the person I have been looking for my entire life. And when you find the person,
I'm coming back. Sorry, go ahead.
it's okay. When you find the person that can actually give you confidence, be courageous, inspire you all the time. I can't say enough about Miriam. She's always inspired me, and she was right in front of me the whole time. She's a beautiful human being, and I always say everyone needs to know her because when she goes in a room, she lights up the entire room, and she's the most authentic person I have ever met.
Thank you.
And man, what happened last night was absolutely beautiful, and
Yeah.
our souls connected. I don't even know what to say.
It is one of these, I don't know, I talk all the time.
Usually,
This is
yeah.
Okay, guys, talk to me about purpose, talk to me about 10x, But this is, for me, is something, we call this unity under God. Here is the thing, guys. Alexander has been right in front of me for a whole year, but I didn't see. God's gifts to you comes to you and you don't see it because you don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what you're looking for. When we say this is a unity under God, we mean unity under the name of God Almighty. When you find your purpose, we say you stop going for what you want and you start going after what you deserve. When I found my purpose and he found his purpose, our purpose is amplified. It amplified. You wanna actually, I thought this is, oh my God, this is the biggest, I will go with my purpose. Until Alex and I connected. It didn't happen immediately. It happened literally a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very God guided us on this. Just so everyone knows,
Yes.
God,
That's God. That's not
there
us.
were hundreds of signs. There's so many. So first of all, we were hanging around with some of our friends. I'll just tell part of the story, and I kept on having the intention, I was kind of ignoring what was actually inside and ignoring that we are supposed to be together and that we're supposed to be a part of each other's lives.
Yes.
And one of our friends told me that I'm going to have to surrender and confront. And I was like, what are you talking about, And I was just very curious. And we were all sitting around a pool.
Yes.
And she started asking me hard questions.
No, there was this,
not Miriam.
not me. There is another lady. She's
Yes.
She's not part of the 10X community, but she saw something that night, and she went to Alex directly, and she asked him 3 questions.
Yeah, she asked me first of all if I have feelings for Miriam, and I just kept on saying I don't know. That was my response because I knew, but it was very uncomfortable because me and Miriam, we thought we were supposed to be friends, and we're like, oh, we're only friends, but that's all it really is, and we didn't really think any much more of it. And then she's like, do you have feelings for her? And I'm like, well, yeah. And then I'm like, crap, I just said that out loud. You know, I was like very nervous and shy about
I've never seen him like that in my life.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not supposed to laugh, but you know.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was trying to ignore what I was supposed to confront.
Yeah.
And that's a lesson for all of you guys. You guys should always confront things.
Yes.
Right in front of you. If it's in front of you, confront.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next question is, are you afraid of losing her? And I'm like, I don't know. I kept on saying that. I said I don't know probably 100 times that night because I was trying to like stay inside about it. And usually I'm pretty good at confronting things.
Yes.
Like usually I just go head on and people are like, what the heck? What'd you say? Mm-hmm. But that time I was definitely trying to ignore it for sure.
Yes.
And she was also ignoring it in her head. And the next question was, do you love her? And I'm like, I don't know. And every time I say I don't know, I know, you know? Like, we always know the answer. And I was told the other day what the first answer that comes to your mind like this is always the right answer. Mm-hmm. But what we do is we try to rationalize it and we try to bring mechanics into it. We try to bring all these factors into it when the truth is the truth.
Yes.
Like God put us in this place specifically. Are we going to ignore God? You know? But anyways, after that, we were meditating as well, and just silently as a group, and something changed all of a sudden. Like something just like that.
Switch.
A switch. And we had this connection with each other. Like it was like nothing I have ever felt in my life. And it was weird. I was very confused because I've never felt it.
Yes.
And all of a sudden I had a connection with Miriam like that. And going back, we've always been like there for each other. We've seen each other. Like Miriam will talk about that, but I was very weird. And Miriam felt the same thing, but I didn't know that yet, and neither did she. Didn't know that I felt it yet. And eventually, there was a point where we looked at each other, and we just stared at each other, and then we looked away again because we wanted to ignore it. So we literally were trying to run away from it.
Yes.
And our friends, being really great friends of ours, like that, we're glad we choose the right friends, because they were making us confront it. Like they weren't letting us like run away from this.
Yeah.
We were trying to.
Yes.
Just so everyone knows.
Yes.
But God put them in our place too. That there's a path that you put there. God puts people in front of you on purpose for a certain reason.
Yes.
There's always a reason. And after that, we realized that we had a connection. And Miriam got up. I was supposed to sit there by herself. One of our friends said, what'd she say again? That you go sit there yourself?
Yeah, she said,
reflect?
So basically when she said it's time for reflection, so everybody left the pool. And I left too. Like I thought she meant me. She's like, no, Mariam, go back, sit and talk to Alex. You guys need to talk, right? You guys need to talk. So I went and we spoke for like an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Like, and it was almost, by that time, it was almost 3 a.m. And I remember I was supposed to be catching a flight at 6:30 to go to Scottsdale to attend the 10x360 and the opening ceremony for the Cardone Ventures event.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went inside. He had a conversation with the lady, and her name is Autumn, by the way. We love you, Autumn. And then I went, and she was talking about so many different things, Autumn, that early morning. And then she said something that we're gonna keep it private.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep it private. I couldn't breathe. Like it was a slap on my face. Like, oh my God, I have got this. What if everything I have known was wrong? What if everything I've been living for the past year was wrong? What everything I've understood at that time was wrong? What if I couldn't stand? He was ready to catch me. He thought I'm gonna fall. Anyways, and then that lady also, Autumn, she's like, you guys, she said at the beginning, you guys need to go to, are you staying in Miami or are you leaving? I'm like, no, I have to leave. I have to go to Cardone's event. And then she's like, do you want to go to Scottsdale on your own? and I asked Alex to come with me. And instantly he said yes. He didn't think. He didn't say, I don't know, I need to find the ticket. I don't know what, I have to pack my bags. We will not make it to the flight. He never said that. He committed first, and he figured the rest out later. So we dropped our friends to their place. He came back his bags. I went to pack my bags. We get to the airport, and guess what? We missed the flight.
Yeah.
But then we took the second flight, and we went all the way to Scottsdale. We attended the event with Cardone Ventures, and after that we were just so. After that we started talking. And then after that we started talking, and we looked at our timeline. We did a timeline, guys. From the day we met, we met on December 5th, 2020 at a Grant Cardone event.
Yeah.
It was a mastermind. He paid 10K. Qualified, able, and willing. Okay? I'm just saying. Qualified, able, and willing. I found him in an event with, by the way, that event had 23 people. Okay? One of them was Alexander. And at that time, like, it was Grant Cardone that brought us together. I'm telling you guys. Cardone and my guys. Okay? So he brought us together. So imagine, and then went through the timeline. When did we meet? That day, every single day, everything leading to the Dubai event, what happened after that, my breakthroughs, my breakdowns, and for every single one of them, he was there. And I didn't see. In Dubai, there was an incident. If I had angel wings, my wings would have been on the floor. He saw the worst. He saw me in my rock bottom. And he also saw me soaring. He accepted. He've seen. He've always been there. For some reason, God Almighty gave Alexander access, backstage access to my life. He knows everything. Everything, what I do, what I don't do, because we're like friends, right? I know everything about his life, I know everything that he's doing, I know about his work. I'm telling you, if I didn't have a purpose, if I didn't know what my goals are, I wouldn't be in that room that I met Alexander, and yet he was right in front of me and I didn't see. What are the opportunities that are right in front of your eyes and you don't see? Because you have your ego in the way.
Yeah, and it's funny because...
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Thank you.
It's. I always said. I always talked so highly of Miriam, and like probably like 4 or 5 months ago, I considered her my best friend. Because like I just really looked up to her as someone that's extremely inspiring. She's so courageous. Like anyone that knows Miriam on a more deeper level knows how courageous she is, and how she truly wants to help people. Like she revolves around helping others. She doesn't revolve around herself. And when that happens, sometimes some stuff happens, you know. And I've always like talked about how, man, if I could just find someone like Miriam, like that'd be awesome. And she was the person I was writing down in my goals every day. Yeah. Like I started writing down a couple goals and started searching. Mm-hmm. And like there's points like every other week I would kind of give up and be like, I'm just gonna stay single. It's fine, you know. Yeah. But then I'd be like, no, wait, I need to find someone that is going to we're going to amplify each other. Our frequencies are going to double when we are together. Yeah. And Miriam and I are extremely aligned with our goals. And everything that we are doing, we can literally, like, we're so connected right now, like, we complete each other's sentences, like, constantly. And we know what each other are thinking. True. Like, on a very deep level. Like we'll know exactly what each other are thinking. And it's awesome. And all that I can say is God connected our souls. Yes. I can talk about how amazing Miriam is for the rest of this live here. Like she's inspiring, like everything about her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So
Yeah.
like he wrote me in his goals. What was the goal? This is what we talk about, guys. We are also help.
Yeah.
What we do is, by the way, we are coaches, we are trainers, we are cardio licensees as well. So we help people set up like a huge big goals that they deserve. So what was your relationship goal?
My goal, the shorter version, is I am married to my wife, where our frequencies double, and we are highly aligned 100% with where we are going with our goals.
And I've been writing, I am married to my 10x man. We are building an empire together. We've been writing it every single day, morning and evening. And when the spirit is right, when the time is right, it was a switch, honest to God. Before that night, there was nothing going on. Nothing, like we're still friends. We were talking every day. That's the thing. I talk to Alexander every day. We have a coaching call. Alex, you know what happened to me today? He knows everything. He knows everything. Backstage access. Like God gave him backstage access, you know? Like if someone like wants to know more about my life, talk to Alexander. He knows everything. He knows everything. So what happened yesterday was insane. Want to tell them what happened yesterday?
Yeah, it was, both of us were really nervous because, like we were extremely, I don't know, it's a very unique feeling because it's a lot of things going on at once, and it is the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to me. Marrying Miriam has been the best thing that has ever happened to me by far. Like,
you're killing me here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. Like, I've been looking, for those of you that ever get a chance to talk to my mom is one of my best friends, and she gets to, like, I hang around with her, like, I talk to her a lot because she understands a lot of things, and she knows what I have gone through, and she'll tell you, like, I was miserable, I was depressed for, like, years. Like, I was very lonely. And when I was growing up, I always wanted to find someone that's going to just love me for who I am, someone that I can trust. And I could never find that person, so eventually I gave up. I was single for 7.5 years. So I waited for Miriam for 7.5 years in the last 7.5 years here. And if you just know that, like, if you just trust me on this, that there's someone out there for you, there is. Because I used to think that saying was really stupid because I just didn't believe in myself, actually, is what was the real thing. I had to confront that I actually need to take responsibility for the things that happened in my past instead of blaming someone else.
Yeah.
But yesterday, you got to show me a ring because this ring represents, I call Miriam my queen all of the time. And one of our friends said, you need to make everything unique in this.
Yes.
So
Arya.
Yeah, Arya. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
here's the thing. We were working the whole day. Yesterday was the 1st of January. We were working, we were coaching people. Adi, we're running our business. We merged our business, by the way. It's called now Clear and Conquer, right?
Yes.
So it was like around 6. We said we need to go get me a ring. We've been talking about the right ring. We thought we found one, but then we said, you know what? Let's go ahead and find a ring. So we walked into the store and Alexander's eyes fell into a ring, and I'm like, what are you looking at? He's like, rose gold. I don't like rose gold. You know what Cardone says. People say no, you have to keep selling them. He's like, no, come see it. I'm like, what do I see? He said, look at this ring. It looks like a crown.
Check that out.
It looks like a crown.
Beautiful.
It has a black diamond and white diamond in it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, okay, sure, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking. Okay, you want me to look? I'm looking. So I looked at it, and then we went to the more traditional diamond rings, and we liked one. But then I'm like, you know what? Let's go and check out the other one. Let's check the crown. We told the lady she's like, we don't have crowns. I'm like, yeah, there is a crown.
Yeah, right over there.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, good. So we went to the crown, and then she pulled it out, and I put it on. I'm like, wow, this is an interesting piece. I've never seen something like this before. Black and white diamond. I'm like, okay, good. Like, oh, this is amazing. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, fine. So, okay, we got the ring now. Okay, we got the ring. And then I wanted to go get some sportswear because last time I was here, never mind, it's a story for another day. And then Alex was like, we need to go somewhere. I'm like, where? He's like, we need to find you address. First time we shared this, guys. We didn't share this with anyone yet, okay? And then we said, okay, let's go to the. So we went to Macy's. I picked the dress under 20 minutes. I was quick, right?
Yeah.
You're lucky. I'm very quick,
Yeah.
right? So, and after that, I just put the dress on. He loved it. I'm like, okay, good. So where are we going? He's like, I'll tell you. You drive me. I don't know where we're going. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure. Like I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Alexander, what are you up to? Are you kidnapping me? Where are we going? I don't know where we're going. And then I see us going into the Turnberry, where all the events with Grant Cardone, the 10X Bootcamp, the GrowthCon, the accelerator, all the workshops were in that event, because this is where himself and I we've been meeting. Like this is the place. Every time himself and I are in that Grant Cardone environment, something crazy happens. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So we go there, and I'm like, where is he? What is going on? What is going on, Alexander? What is going on? Where are we going? Where are we going? And then we just kept on walking, and we walked to a spot. Tell them about that place.
Yeah, so it was a very quiet spot, because our life is the opposite of that. And for this specifically, I was just thinking that like we wanted to be Miriam, myself, and God, and everyone around us that isn't seen, like all the souls that are around us. We wanted to be in a very quiet spot. There was no one there, absolutely no one. There was things going on in other places of the Turnberry, but I had this place in mind, and obviously I got down on my knees and proposed to Miriam, and she said yes.
And I said yes. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like he's like, we were there. It was in the middle of nowhere. It's not recorded. We didn't record it. It's sacred. We could have. We didn't want to.
Yeah.
God was our witness. God is the one who witnessed. And when he got into one knee and he said, like, will you marry me? I was like, yeah, of course. You're my twin flame, and it's unity. And we said yes, and after that we just prayed. We prayed, he prayed, I prayed. Okay, we prayed, and we prayed to God to help us serve our purposes. This is a man who knows what purpose is. This is a man who knows the importance of having big goals and hitting them. This is a man who understands that when you are with the right person, your purpose amplifies. This is a man who knows that. So we sat there and we prayed, and there was beautiful breeze. Like it was quiet, and there was like a breeze, like there was wind. The wind was blowing, but it was so nice and peaceful. And then I told him, you know what, Alex, let's go to the beach. There is a place I want to take you. You brought me to the Turnberry, you proposed to me here, I want to take you somewhere. So we actually went ahead, and I took him to this spot. It's at the Sunny Isle Beach here in Miami. It's behind the Trump Towers. And I took him to a spot where I meditated for the very first time. First time I ever meditated was in July this year, and it was with the help of a lady. So when I meditate, guys, I lie down and I go into a meditation state. And it was then that God showed me something about my partner. When I meditated, something about my partner, the one I will marry, God showed me like something. So I told him, I'm bringing you here because this is the place where God showed me your soul before he connects our bodies in the physical universe. And again, we were there. We prayed some more. We asked God for guidance because this is not easy. We're different. Maybe. Different in many different ways. But this unity is for life. This unity is for life. I knew I'm gonna find a partner, but not like this. Not someone who I am connected. Someone who I am connected with mentally, spiritually, like emotionally, our mindsets, our goals, our purpose. He is someone, when he knew about purpose, he just jumped into it and he started executing on his own purpose. He found his purpose, guys. He found his purpose and then he started executing. He started executing. He started executing. He left North Dakota, came here, found changed his business, established his business, which by the way is making 500%, right? He increased his revenue by 500%, guys. 500% increase in revenue. If he was making $1, he was making $500 equivalent to that dollar, because he found his purpose. And I'm like, my God, you do all this and then you find me. Well, we find each other.
Yeah.
So we asked God for guidance because we knew we're gonna face challenges. But when you know it's the one, you're ready to face anything. Anything. Because this is under God now. God showed us. Guys, this is not, and guys, this is, you only have, you will get to this when you have the clarity with you, when you are authentic, when you are embracing your authenticity. I've been telling you guys, this is what I do. I help people embrace their authentic self, embrace their soul. When you embrace your soul, you find your soul. Doesn't matter if he is younger than me, doesn't matter what his upbringing and his history and his background and everything else. I accept him the way he is. He showed me he tried to commit suicide. He had a lot going on, but he made a choice to change his life. This is not, oh my God, I love you, you love me kind of a thing. It is, well, you know. This is soul connection. It's different. It's different. Well, what will you tell me now? Because here's the thing, guys. When it comes to, some of you guys will not even go after it because you are scared. What if people say no? What will people say about me? By the way, people will say. People will say. Trust me, people will talk. People are already talking. People are already talking, but there at the same time, there's a lot of love. I'm not gonna focus on negativity. I'm gonna focus on the love, on adding value to people, on helping billions of people with Alexander. We're gonna be changing their lives.
Yeah.
We're gonna be changing their lives. This is what me and Alexander will do. We're gonna be changing lives together. This is big. I'm not marrying him because, oh my God, I'm getting old, I need to have children. I'm not marrying him just because, oh my God, I want him to keep buying me diamonds. You know? I'm not marrying him because of that. No. Because there is something bigger. Someone, when you find your purpose, you understand. Sorry.
You're good.
When you find your purpose, you understand.
And this only happened like after both of us decided to stop trying to be someone else. You know, we had to start being ourselves, like who we actually are as spiritual human beings. Like we actually had to start being, Miriam had to start being Miriam and Alex had to start being Alex. We were trying to please everyone else except for be ourselves. And that's the opposite of being authentic. And one of our really good friends, Gary Brecka, says when you are living an inauthentic life, you are destroying your authenticity.
Oh God, yes, that killed me.
Destroying it.
Say it one more time.
When you are doing something outside your authenticity and you are living a life, you are working at a place that is not aligned with your authenticity, you are destroying your authenticity. And Miriam is part of my authenticity. Like 100%. I can't even like, it would be like degrading to put it into words, but I can say words, but it doesn't explain how I actually feel about Miriam. It's impossible. Like, I can't describe it even. Like, I never thought that this would ever happen, honestly.
Authenticity, guys. Gary Brecka said it, right? Like, you are destroying your authenticity.
Yeah.
You're destroying yourself.
Yeah.
You know? You're destroying yourself. What's going on, guys? Like, here's the thing. There is no time. I'm 35 and I found him. Because I decided to embrace who I am. I decided to live my purpose. I decided to go after my goals. I decided to invest with the right people. I decided to be in the right environment. He paid 10K to be in that room. I paid 10K, qualified. People in that room are qualified business owners making between $50 to $100 million a year. This is where you find your people. You hang out around average, this is what you find in the relationship, in life, and everything else. You know? And someone was just asking me, where are you going to be living? You know what is interesting? In my goals as well, I was writing, I live between UAE and USA. I just didn't know what for exactly. And here's the thing, guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, and here's like, you know, my objection was with Alex at the beginning, he's younger than me. He's younger than me. By the way, guys, this is not luck. Someone says good luck. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it's not luck. None of this is luck. The 3 reasons I love Alexander so much are: he always reminds me to put God first. لا حبيبتي أنا مش محظوظة. He always reminds me to put God first. Second, he always showed up. Always showed up. What is Cardone says? The first rule of success is showing up. He always showed up. In my success and in my failures and in my obstacles and in my hardships. You did. And the third thing is, he has so much courage. It takes courage to be with a woman like me. He knows why. There is culture involved, there is religion involved, there is traditions involved, there is different dynamics involved, there is hate involved, there is a whole package. I told him, this is what you are signing up for. He's like, okay. I told him, well, you might have to change your religion. He said, okay. This is unity under God Almighty. You find your purpose, this is what happens. Also, like for me, it was amazing financially, alhamdulillah, financially, in my business, in my omnipresence, in my spirituality, everything, like everything. When I found my purpose, everything was aligned. And I'm like, what about my relationship, God? What about the person that you need me to connect with? Who is it? And then I kept telling God, my heart and my soul are in your hand. قلبي وروحي يا الله بين يديك تقلبهما كيف تشاء. This is what I was telling God. So bring me the one who will help me amplify. And he sent me Alexander. You know? He sent me Alexander. And he was right there. So Elena also, we love this. This is what we posted when we announced it.
Yeah.
Find the one you trust and build an empire. She didn't say find the one you love. Because when there's a trust, there is love.
Yeah.
Find the one you trust, then, and build an empire.
And here's the thing, if you guys are getting stuck in the mechanics with stuff like this, mechanics is irrelevant to the truth.
Oof.
You know?
Yes.
What is the truth
I
is
love
the
that.
truth.
Yeah.
Like, I sometimes get stuck up in the mechanics, and that's what I tried to do. I tried to think about all the different things, and like she was saying, all these different things we just mentioned, it's irrelevant. Like, when something is true, it is true. What is true for us is true for us. What is true for you is true for you. And it's so simple, but the truth is the truth. It's real. It's a reality.
So here is the thing. What is the question? Actually, someone said, like, I remember when you said, commit first and figure it out later. This is what he did. I told him, can you come to Scottsdale with me? That night, like, imagine, we just connected. We had that moment. And I'm like, and I just asked him, Alex, will you come to Scottsdale with me? We need to figure this out. He said, yes. And if we went, we didn't think, we didn't check the schedule of the flight. We didn't say how much is the ticket. We didn't say where he will stay. We didn't say any of this. We said we are going to Scottsdale. That's the commit first and figure this out later. It is when you add time, look what happens. When you add time, you're losing it. You add time, you lose time. You add time to your goals, you lose them. So commit first and figure the rest out later. That's the real deal, guys. You know? And here's the thing. Congratulations, because you know how did he close the deal? He used Grant Cardone techniques. This is so funny for me, like, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, like he used Grant's technique. My God, you know, everything fact finding. A greeting, always a greeting. You know, he always greets. You know. By the way, you know the cycle. You guys know the cycle. You know, you greet, and then you go ahead and you ask people how they're doing, and then you go to fact finding, and then you go share with them the demo. And then after that, and then after that, you go ahead and close the deal. Follow up if they're not closed already. So and then you close the deal, and he closed the deal in Scottsdale. Okay, he closed the deal in Scottsdale. Alexander closed the deal in Scottsdale, and from then it's history now. Now what we do is that we what we did in 2 weeks, we created Clear and Conquer. Clear and Conquer is our new company here based in Miami. It's a merge of Empower Your Potential and Ghirsha Training Center. We put it in one company, Clear and Conquer. We have different programs to help people conquer. We can help them conquer with their financials. I mean, before we get together, financials, business, spirituality, and now we can do relationship.
Yep.
Now we can do the relationships because we know, we know. For example, I tell Alexander, because now we know the secret ingredients. I'm like, if you and I get into an argument, let's look for the third party. Because if himself and we argue, there is a third party and في حد شي رزق. زين حازور في النص. Then there is always someone in the middle. So who is the third party? So we know. So, and again, he has his own style. I have my own style. And we always like, every time we argue, you know what the first thing we do? Communicate.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I feel you feel like this. Instead of you sitting on it for 3 hours and تحرين عمرك ليش أبويا? So go speak to her. Alex, I feel, let's go outside, let's go breathe some fresh air. Let's go on Instagram live.
Yeah.
Let's go to let's have ice cream. God help you now with all the ice cream you will eat with me. Okay?
There's gonna be a lot of ice cream, yes, involved.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like, it's this is sacred, guys.
Yeah.
And when you know, God Almighty will show you. Will show you. Another reason for you to find your purpose. For those who found it, they know what we're talking about. For those who didn't find it, I don't know what to say. DM me purpose. You can find it this year. I mean, we just started 2020. This is day 2, huh? I'm like, Alex, if this is how we started in January, how will be the rest of the year, How will the rest of the year be,
Yes.
But, we're working on our growth. We're going to be in Scottsdale again next week, and for the Essentials workshop with Cardone Ventures. We're planning, depending on our schedule, we might be at the boot camp in January with the Grant here in Miami. What else? GrowthCon in Miami. We plan to go to the Bahamas as well in April. Grant Cardone will do a mastermind, 3 days mastermind. 50 people will be there, and we're planning to be there. So we already have a plan for the rest of the year. I don't know about you guys, but Find the one you trust and build an empire. Should be on the same. I mean, sometimes I get into his nerves. I know that. It's like he've known me for ages now. Sorry. So
alright.
yeah, so yeah, and again, guys. So here's the thing. Thank you so much for every single person who wished us luck, who was very kind, who sent us messages. We're trying to reply to everyone. But mashallah, like hundreds of people, if not thousands now. The whole of UAE knows. So what we'd like to say is also, like, we're gonna be jumping into in half an hour. Oh my gosh, this is the program we told you about, guys. Again, for those who are interested, the link is in the bio, guys. So we have a program. It is going to be, this is his program, not my program. I've only got the privilege to help him with it.
She'll be a part of it, so
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 52 weeks is going to be 52 weeks. For those who didn't sign up, because we have a lot of people signed up, 52 weeks, every single Sunday, guys. We're going to take you through your goals for 2022. Alexander will help you accountable for your personal, professional, and financial goals. How to have big goals like us. Like, can you mention some of your goals and how do you get to the big goal? Throw the cute ones outside. Cute in a pinky ribbon, manuba. We want real, like, hardcore goals. So what are the goals? What are some of the goals you write in your goals, in your journal every day? Sorry.
Well, one of them has been, I am married to my 10x wife, where our frequencies double and we are highlighting with our goals. But now I'm just going to say I'm married to Miriam, and I amplify who she is and she amplifies who I am. That's going to be my new goal for that. I am omnipresent. I have over $46.1 billion in real estate that cash flows 10%. And even when I'm dead, it will cash flow $4.61 billion when I'm dead, like I said. So I can fund over 1 billion kids with education and help over 1 billion kids with education, and also inspire over 1 billion people to go all in on their potential. I have a Relentless 525 Bell helicopter. I have an ACJ 320 Airbus Neojet. I live in Miami, Dubai, New York. I'm blanking out here now. I have over $100 million company in less than 3 years. Mm-hmm. I make multiple millionaires inside of my company. Mm-hmm. Multiple, like, multi-millionaires inside my company. Those are like the main ones. The main ones keep on coming back. My legacy goals keep on coming back. And just so everyone knows, you guys' goals will change because you change. Just so everyone knows, everything that you write down, you will be lying to yourself. So you might as well lie big. Yes. This is straight from Grant. Yes. But when you reach that goal, that $46.1 billion in real estate, you will realize that you cheated yourself.
100%. 100%, like the goals I was writing last year and this year was cute. I thought it was. Yeah. So for example, the goals I write is I'm connected to God. I am closer to God. I'm connected to my soul. I am in the best shape of my life. I help 8 billion people find their purpose. I am associated with the best. I met Mohammed bin Rashid and I met Mohammed bin Zayed. I am an international known speaker. I'm a New York best-selling author. I'm associated with the best. I drive a McLaren. I am married to my 10x man and we are building an empire together. I live between UAE and USA. I own property between UAE and USA. You know, and we say it. Mm-hmm. If you cannot even say it, where are you going, guys? If 2022 started with you and you don't have big goals, my goodness, you're gonna be this year will be worse than 2021. Mm-hmm. Because the year, as Cardone would say, it's not the same. It's not gonna be the same. It's whether it's better or worse. No such thing as oh my god, in mid. No, nothing in the middle. It's whether it's yes, exactly. So here is the thing, guys. So this is what Alex helps people with every single Sunday. We call this program Conquer 2022. Conquer, اكتسح 2022 with your goals. Go to our links in our bios. You can just click there, and the session is starting literally in 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, the session will start. Alex will take you through the 52. Like, it's gonna be the first one for the rest of 2022. Oh my gosh, I still cannot even say it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so 22. I mean, and it's a great program. And can you share a little bit about the structure?
Yes, absolutely. So the reason I created this is because a lot of times we have trouble holding ourselves accountable. Yeah. And it also has accountability in it built into this structure. So I will be holding you accountable and helping you hold you accountable for the week. We want to jumpstart your week ahead and make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. So I'm going to be guiding you through that and showing you exactly how to do that, so you can start waking up in the morning. You can actually have the routine. You can actually do what you say you are wanting to do. Because it's really frustrating when you're saying you're going to wake up and then you don't the next morning.
Yeah.
How many times have you done that in 2021? Do you want that to change? Because in order for you to change, you have to change something.
Yes.
And when are you going to stop doing this alone? I was trying to do this alone for a very long time, and now I'm engaged. So you have to find people that are going to help you.
Yes.
Miriam helps me, I help her.
Yes.
Multiple, in so many different levels. Mm-hmm. So if you're sick of not holding yourself accountable, let me take on the responsibility of holding you accountable. Mm-hmm. Okay? And we're also going to be showing you exactly how we came up with the numbers $46.1 billion in real estate. How we came up with these omnipresent goals and why we came up with these goals.
Yes.
So we're going to help you create a structure, because when you're going somewhere without a GPS, it's extremely confusing where you're supposed to be going.
Yes.
I drove all the way from North Dakota to Miami. As soon as I found my purpose, by the way, I made that decision. I made multiple decisions like that, just instantly.
Yes.
Anyways, if I wouldn't have had a GPS, it would have been really hard to get here, and I wouldn't have been here in time for the interactive boot camp where we spoke in front of 10,000 people.
Yes.
I wouldn't have made it.
By the way, we both made it to that stage. He made it to the interactive boot camp. He made it, and I made it too.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane. Like, the thing is, guys, that the thing that you write in your goals, and how big it is, he will show you. He will show you, and he has like the mechanics for 52 weeks, guys. How much is it? It's 1497. It ends. It actually ends today. Okay.
Yeah.
1497 for 52 weeks. It's nothing. 5,500 dirham for the whole like year. You know.
Yes.
It's nothing. It's priceless. We charge $2,000 for an hour. Is it 2,000 or 3,000? We charge for an hour.
3,000.
Okay. Man.
Yeah, 3,000.
I don't know what price. Sorry, excuse me. So we charge $3,000. I know you do.
Yes.
Okay, so $3,000 per hour for coaching with one of us. But again, if you take like this whole package for 52 weeks, it's like 1497. And by the way, the price will go back to 5,997 after like tomorrow. So here's the thing, guys. Like it goes back to you.
It's like $5 a day, guys. Are you willing to invest $5 a day to actually change something in 2022?
It's my Starbucks.
Or do you want it to be worse? Yeah. Give up one Starbucks coffee a day, because I know you're drinking like two or three a day.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I do the same thing.
Okay.
But we know how to hold each other accountable too now. So.
Yeah. So guys, just go to the link. The link is in the bio. Go ahead there, and we're gonna just go there. Check the link. The team is gonna get back to you with how to register. It's a Zoom call with a great group. And again, here's the other thing that we do as well. In addition to that, if you want private coaching, we can help you with that. One thing I think we can do, since we are a couple now, we can help as well. You can help couples come up with their goals. You know.
Yes.
Maybe you have your goals. He has his goals, but then it's important that the couples have like common goals.
Very important.
Alexander and I, we merged our goals now. It's not like it's yours, it's none of my business. Okay, there are goals, it's none of his business. You know, me going to Sephora every week. Can't like mine. Not like, okay, never mind. You know, the lady said I had to look good all the time now. Oh my God. Task, extra task. But you know what my point is, like you're gonna be able to schedule it. So here's the thing, guys. 1497. That's going to be for the whole year. The first session starts in 20 minutes. Anyways, we have to go to prepare for the call. If you guys are interested, the first one is starting in literally 20 minutes. DM us the word 2022 if the link is not working. But the link should be working. It is in the bio. Just click on it.
Yes.
Anything else, Alexander?
No, just DMS 2022 if you want to change something this year and you want to be held accountable. It's the entire year, so all the way until next December. It was just Christmas. We're going to go all the way to the next Christmas. Okay? So we're going to make, by the time it's 2023, things will have for sure changed. It's not going to get worse as long as you let us help you. Okay. And
we will be sharing with you the content that we learned from Grant. Last year, I invested 170,000. You invested
151.
51. Okay, that's percent.
Yes.
He's the math guy. Now I round everything up. Okay. So again, imagine 300. Like together 300K last year. We're planning to actually double that this year to invest in ourselves and also in our business.
Yeah, 600 or so.
Yeah, and if you guys cannot even pay that we totally understand. If you cannot, some of you guys maybe you cannot pay that much money. Totally understandable. Learn it from us. And if you're gonna start with 1497, it's not your problem. 1497 is not a problem.
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing now. You know, it's not a big deal. Many people are finding it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I'll add too is
Please.
I don't have a $12,000 problem or a $3,000 problem or whatever it is problem. I have a $46.1 billion real estate portfolio problem.
My God.
So how do I get to that? I need to start moving towards that, and
Yeah.
that's what we're going to be teaching today in a few minutes here.
Yeah, and what the grant would say is have problems.
So big.
Have goals. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Have
Yeah,
goals
goals. Yeah.
so
There you
big
go.
that's your
Problems.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. Say it. I'm sorry.
Have goals so big that your problems pale in comparison.
لتكن أهدافكم عظيمة لدرجة أن مشاكلكم تشحب عندما ترى أهدافكم. If you have a problem to pay 1497, your goal maybe is 10k a year. Sorry, 10k a month. You know, I used to think that 1 million dirham is a lot of money. It's what million? It's $250,000, even less. $1,000 is not a lot of money. Oh my gosh, the strategy we have for this year, my God, our financial is gonna blow up this year, I'm telling you. Okay, double whatever happened in 2021 was cute compared to whatever we're gonna do in 2022. Okay, anything else, Alex? I know you have to go ahead
That
and
is it.
prepare
Yeah,
for the call.
we gotta go prepare and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. If again, go to our link in the bio, Alex's or mine. Just click there. It takes you to a page. Make the investment and join us in 20 minutes. And if you have any questions, DM us the word 2022, right?
Yes.
Is this right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have the offer till the end of today here. So just a few more hours or 12 hours, whatever time it is. 12 hours.
Yeah.
14 hours.
Okay, guys. God bless you all, and thank you.
Be great.
Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for all your wishes.
Yes. Thank you for all the kind comments.
Yes.
I truly appreciate it. See you, everybody.
Bye bye.